of the time. But this is also for the folks on the right who are defending this. They see the BLM riots, I think many can acknowledge, protests and riots, that George Floyd's death and murder was evil. It was wrong. It was unacceptable. But so was the killing of someone like David Dorn, a black retired police officer who was defending his friend's store and was shot during the riots and aftermath of that movement. So I think if people of good faith can see both sides, they can see there is an issue with this song because of what it means to a lot of communities, but there is an issue of violence, of looting, of rioting.
Yes, but why are you linking it to black people?
Well, that's
that's the issue.
That's the issue. The imagery is what becomes very problematic.
You can sing about you know. There's a lot wrong here with this. This is a man who saw what happens when someone is out of control with their guns.
Yeah,
he's someone.
Whoopi the dodo bird gets it wrong again, you guys. This stupid woman will never get it, and so forth. What the hell are you talking about? But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back, and we about to get into this craziness, because Whoopi's at it again. You thought she was talking smack on Jason Aldean, a song that she ain't even heard, she don't know nothing about. Now she's talking shiz on DeSantis again. Oh yeah, we're going to get into that. So stick with me, stay with me. This is TJ Quake's Ghetto Gaming. You heard it, let's do it.
Yeah. Here we go, I'm TJ Quake, the ghetto gamer, on this gaming thing. Gonna bang 'em up, gonna shoot 'em up, right here on Gaming String. Bang, bang, blaze it on up, TJ Quake, we're busting like the 1, 2, 3, here we go. Let's get into this, y'all. Yeah. TJ Quake, the ghetto gaming show.
Once again, TJ Quake back at you with the craziness. And as you guys know, I have been gone for quite a minute now. So we got a lot of shit to go over. There's been so much stuff that's been happening since I've been gone. I took a little vacay for a little bit. Been kind of off for about a month here and everything. Haven't put out any videos in a while and whatnot. But we are, rest assured, I'm back. I'm still here. I'm still here. And boy, do I got things to talk about. But we'll cut those up in little increments of videos, okay? Because I don't want to make the video too daggum and everything. So, first of all, we're back with The View again. Here we are. We're back with The View. You guys all know the whole craziness with the Jason Aldean story and all the craziness with Whoopi and The View and Joy Bear and Joy, what's his, Sunny hosting. Yeah. All of them are a bunch of freaking just idiots. So we're going to start first, though, with the Republican idiot and everything. And if you guys don't know, that's right. I am TJ Quake, Ghetto Gamer, and we are back with, pop culture talk, movie reviews, the state of the world type information that you get from a ghetto perspective. And when I mean ghetto perspective, I'm talking like layman's terms, okay? So everybody can understand from the regular Joe out there in the streets, okay? So that's what we do here. You'll also be seeing myself with my beautiful wife MJ when we do the TJ and MJ Spend Your Dollar, Save Your Dollar movie reviews, and we'll be bringing that to you too. So, and also introducing my new cameraman. Hi, how you do? Yeah, he's in the mix now too and everything. But really, it's not a cameraman. It's the camera doing some AI stuff. Yeah. But anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this craziness. Because once again, we got Whoopi up here talking her nonsense again. We got a freaking weak rhino, okay? She bows down to everything the freaking ladies of the left, hackling hens, always go for, because they always have to get some. I don't even know why they bring Republicans on the daggum show, on The View. They gotta have that one Republican, the supposable Republican. It's not a Republican. This woman right here is not a Republican. Okay, she's not a Republican. This one I'm showing right here. That woman ain't no daggone Republican. She's a fake Republican. She's a rhino. She's a has-been. Her like Anna Navarro need to go to the left and stay over there because all they ever do is bow down and bend the knee to whatever the left says. And this woman right here, she'll act like, oh, well, you know, and then Whoopi and them start coming in at her. She just starts going, but no, you're right, because what he did do was so wrong and everything. You know, first of all, where did he say anything about the whole thing with Black Lives Matter? Can anybody even tell me that? Because I don't get it. I don't understand. What do you mean Black Lives Matter? He didn't mention Black Lives Matter. There was video, which the girls up there talking about. Oh, there's video image and everything. Lady, first of all, those are Antifa people as well. It's not just Black Lives Matter. It's Antifa. Most people in that video clip that he's showing in his video. Well, guess what? They were a bunch of white people. But Whoopi automatically assumes that he's talking about black people. Let's listen to Whoopi once again, what she says, because this woman is an idiot to me, dude. She don't pay attention to jack diddly squat. Let me make sure I got my shiz here correct. Now here we go again. We're gonna listen to how Whoopi completely misses the ball on this. So she completely misses anything that happened in the daggum video and what it was about.
Of violence, of looting, of rioting.
Yes, but why are you linking it to black people?
Well, that's
No, Whoopi, that's you linking it to black people. He didn't say anything about black people. You automatically assumed it's black people because when the BLM riots happened, that's what it was black people. And white people and every other person that was coming in there trying to get in there and act stupid, burning down cities, burning down stuff. And all the man said, ladies and gentlemen, all Aldean said was, guess what? Don't try burning our town and our hitting old women and beating people over the heads with bike locks and doing all this crazy burning of the city. Don't try that here in our town. You ain't gonna try that in my hood. No, most brothers can agree with that. Don't come to my hood trying to pull this shiz, because you're gonna get jackalacked and everything. And that's what he was saying. Brothers say this shiz all the time. Anybody says it's coming, try that in my house and see what happened to you. That's what he was saying. That was the whole point of the whole thing. And everything, and Whoopi over here is totally like missing the point of the song. She didn't even watch the daggum video, and so forth. She barely listened to what the lyrics are about, and so forth. He's basically telling people, do not kill, do not murder, do not burn cities down, don't burn people's businesses down. You know, be cool, go peacefully and do this stuff. And if you want to do that stuff, don't try it here, because if you try it here, we are a tight community. And it's going to be a beatdown if you try that shiz here. That's what he's saying. He didn't say anything about somebody's color. That's black, white, Asian. He said, you try, any of you people do this. Come to my small town, try doing that and see what happened to you. And so forth. I used to say that about skinheads and so forth back in the day. You know, say, try that shiz over in Compton. Try that in Inglewood. Try coming, you know, the skinheads, motherfuckers, they never came over to Inglewood anywhere up in LA. Why? Because they know they get their behinds whooped. Them brothers wouldn't have it, and so forth. And it's the same thing in the country, dude. You go to them good old boys places, dude, and try this bullshit there, they're going to be like, click, click. I don't think so. So Whoopi doesn't get that because, see, Whoopi thinks everything's about race. Oh, the white man, this, the white man, this, the white man, this. And that's all this one ever complains about. Her and Sonny. And so forth. These two freaking heifers get on my last nerves. But no, let's go on. Let's hear more what Whoopi Whackness has got to say. And then we're going to get into her what she's got to say about DeSantis when he was talking about the CRT thing. Oh my gosh, these people are stupid. But anyway, people, let's move on, shall we?
The issue.
That's the issue. The imagery is what becomes very problematic.
You can sing about you know. There's a lot wrong here with this. This is a man who saw what happens when someone is out of control with their guns.
Yeah,
he was performing in Vegas, and he saw people get. So I don't understand how he could be there.
The thing she's talking about in Vegas. Guess what? That was some dude that just shot into a crowd at a country concert. Okay, and guess who the guy that was shooting at the people in the country concert? Another white guy. Oh, go figure! Shooting at people who are conservative. Yeah. What the heck has that got to do with the price of milk, Whoopi? He's not talking about some maniac shooter. He's not even talking about that stuff. He's saying that if you try this bullshizzle that you people in the big cities have all freaking come to, I guess, an agreement on, this is normal now. And everything. Oh, this is normal. This is a good thing when we have riots and people destroy people's property and beat other people up and pull people out of their cars like old people and beating them up. Oh yeah, that's what he's talking about, Whoopi. But no, because you ain't listening what the heck he's saying, and then you automatically assume that he's talking about black people, which hate to tell you, it is the black people that are doing it. Yeah, BLM and Antifa, who was a bunch of white, in my personal opinion, white supremacists. If you guys want to go there, you want to know who the real white supremacists are, look right at Antifa. Them motherfuckers, they faking the funk. They ain't really about what they say they're about. The first thing you get them fools mad, the first word to come out their mouth is the N-word. Oh, trust. Don't get it twisted with these Antifa people, because you guys know most of Antifa's white. And they were the ones that were doing all that rioting too and burning down cities. So he ain't just talking about black people. He's talking about anybody that does it. Dumb flipneck Whoopi.
That disconnected, how people around him didn't say to him, hey, listen, you know what? Maybe there's a better way to do this, because...
Well, the imagery invoked race. That's what was...
There's no reason to separate...
The imagery provoked race? It was the imagery in the video? Ladies and gentlemen, please go watch the Jason Aldean video. Go watch that thing. Go. Please go watch it. Because what you're going to see in this video, ladies and gentlemen, is the very thing that they showed on NBC News, CNN, Fox, all this stuff. There's a dude literally talking about this is mostly a peaceful protest, while the city is literally fire behind him and everything. This is mostly a peaceful protest, and then they want to talk about January 6th. Like, that was crazy. These dingbats, dude, they talk this yin-yang all the freaking time. But let's get on to the next thing that Whoopi and them talk, because you guys heard enough about the whole Jason Aldean thing. I just had to get up here and say my little piece on it, because, like I said, I've been gone for a minute, and I'm just coming back into the mix again, putting these videos out again for all y'all to see the stupidity of people like this and everything. I'm sick of people like this fake wannabe, Republican conservative chick right here, because just know this woman here, she's supposed to be for conservatives, but yet she bows down to Whoopi and all these other crackling hens on The View and so forth every single time. She never has a backbone to stick up for nothing conservative. She always goes down. Oh well, yeah, no, you're right, Whoopi. Yeah, because what he did, yeah. Really? Well, woman, just don't call yourself. Please don't call yourself a Republican, because you're not. You're a rhino. Technically, we shouldn't even call ourselves Republicans anymore, because Republicans nowadays, I don't even know about Republicans anymore. Because Republicans, at least in the Senate and the Congress, most of these fools, man, are fake and everything. They don't do nothing to help any of us out. But anyway, let's get on to the next one here. All right, so here we go. Oh, and before we jump into this mix, woo, Soul Train. Okay, now, for all you guys, if you guys like what's going on, you guys like the flavor that's cracking and all this stuff when I bring to you and so forth, please help a brother out. Like the video and subscribe if you guys want to get more of this content coming your way, because it always helps us out, and it helps out the algorithm, and it helps us keep bringing this flavor to you, bringing the truth, not these daggum lies that you see every single day from these flipnicks like this, and the rest of the world is going crazy and wild and so forth. We're here to fight against the power. The power is idiots that are trying to basically tear our entire society down and flip it on its head. And that's what's happening, ladies and gentlemen, especially when you got idiots like this who tell you lies, bold-faced lies. But let's get into some more of their stupidity. Come on, Whoopi, what do you got to complain about on good old DeSantis now, because he was talking about CRT? Let's do it. Come on.
Here comes the clip. Watch the clip.
Is this a fight worth having?
We didn't pick the fight, Brett. Kamala Harris got on a jet at
Brett's another one. This guy is on Fox, matter of fact, you dude. And Brett looks like his face is like it's hemorrhaging. Every time you see his face looks like it's just getting bloated and bloated and bloated. It's like, Brett, what's happening to you? You used to look like a Ken doll. Now he's just like, I don't know what the heck's happening to him. But anyway, Brett from the Fox, he's another one of those flipnicks that, in my personal opinion, is starting to bend the knee a little bit. Is this a fight worth happening? Yes, Brett, it is a fight worth having, because these fools ain't gonna get it until we freaking put our foot down on their throats. Because that's where the desperate Democrats play the world. They don't play by rules. They want us to always get beat down while they take little pit pats. Oh, it's not your fault. Oh, like they're doing with Biden. Everything they're charging Trump with, they need to be doing that to freaking Biden. But no, because the Democrats and these weak, feckless, daggone Republicans who said they were going to freaking impeach him and everything, yeah, it's all talk, you guys. But come on, DeSantis, tell them why we got to fight. Go on.
a jet at taxpayer expense and flew to Florida to lie about the African American history standards that were developed.
Understood.
And why is this important, though?
One, you're asked about it a lot,
but
so
you
that's
can't,
what you're saying.
No, I'm saying it is important. Why? You can't bend the knee to the left's lies. When the left lies and creates these phony narratives, you've got to push back.
And look at Whoopi, all pissed off and irritated. When the left lies and gives all this false narratives, you got to push back. That's what he's saying, Whoopi. But you think it's not a lie because, he didn't go through what we went through. Let's listen to Whoopi cry and complain now. Go on, Whoopi.
You know, there's too many of us for you to pull that BS, sir. There's too many.
No. Actually, it's just you and a bunch of other dumbass idiots and everything. That's all it is, Whoopi. Ain't a bunch. Don't include me. Don't include my blackness in there with you, because I'm not with you. I'm not with you. I'm sick and tired of you people hating on white people all the time for stuff that they didn't do to you. But go on, start crying some more about what happened in the past.
Many of us who actually, those are the lies that you've created. There are special people from time to time that we talk about, who have done amazing things, came out of slavery, and were able to break a barrier. That wasn't 99% of folks, sir.
Really, Whoopi? Then how did you get where you are? Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody, look at Whoopi. She's on The View. She wears nice clothes. She's got her own thing happening. She's got probably a couple mansions, some nice cars out there. How did you do it, Miss Black Woman that's been put down by the white man? By the way, working for a white network on a white man show. Yeah, that a white woman started. Yeah, Barbara Walters, y'all remember her? Yeah, Barbara Walters is the one that started The View and everything. Yeah, the white woman did. Not you, Whoopi. Everything, but somehow these evil white people allowed you to be one of the main cats on The View now. You and Sonny and so forth. How did that happen? With your blackness and the black man's so horrible to us.
There are enough black people in your state who could actually teach you what happened, because their grandparents and the great-grandparents, they spread all these stories for us so we would know.
But see, what Whoopi doesn't get, ladies and gentlemen, this is the thing about the whole thing about CRT. Let's just be real. CRT is to make black people feel like they're still oppressed, to make white people feel guilty for what their great-great-great-great-granddaddies did back in the day. And some of them didn't even have slaves, because only the rich ones were the ones that had slaves. So let's get that correct first off and everything. These people always want to constantly talk about slavery. Why don't you talk about the Africans over there that put us in slavery in the first place? They're the ones that sold us over to slavery. Matter of fact, we were slaves to them before the white man came over, and the white man technically saved us from being slaughtered. Because he said, hey, before you kill your slaves, why don't you get them on over to us, and we'll go in and we'll use them for our little tools that we need over there in the Americas. Here. Here's some guns, here's some gunpowder, here's some jewelry, we'll give you all kinds of little knickknacks. And the black African kings were like, hey, this is great. Sure, we were going to slaughter them anyway. Yeah, you know, the Dahomey tribe, the benign country over there in Africa, over there on the west side of Africa over there. Yeah, they were going around killing tribes left and right, colonizing the tribe, taking them as slaves, chopping their heads off. Oh, there's all kinds of stories on it. Go and read. But Whoopi here doesn't want to talk about that stuff. She only wants to talk about what the old crazy flip-neck white man did to her great-great-granddaddy back in the day and so forth. These people did achieve better things. They did become bigger people. But go on, Whoopi. Keep talking.
Because y'all weren't writing them in the books. So let's not fool around with this. Because as she said yesterday, Kamala Harris said yesterday, Vice President by the by.
No, what kind of vice presidency? She don't do nothing. Like Kamala Harris has done so much for you, Whoopi. Shut up.
Said yesterday, why are we fighting this? This happened. We know it happened. We are the products of what happened. So what are you talking about? Who's lying?
No, he's saying that he's saying that they're lying narratives about what's going on today with the CRT and everything. You guys are lying saying that this is history when you're not putting real history in there. You're saying that history's not being taught. Black history hasn't been taught. It has been. I learned about black history way back in the day. Come on. Whoopi, are you stupid? We all know about slavery. We all saw Roots. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows about the shits and so forth. But you guys can't move past it. That's the problem. Oh, the white man's still doing it to us today. Really?
Well, you know, he's kind of like, he doesn't want the black vote because he knows he's never going to get it. So, he says a lot of racist things. This is just one of them.
I'm aware.
Oh, so that's racist what he said? What was racist about saying that you guys are peddling lies? That you guys are showing a narrative that he doesn't want to teach. He doesn't want to teach black people to be oppressed all the time. And he doesn't want to tell white people, oh, you guys all have white privilege and that you'll always rule over black people because black people are just they just can't help themselves. They're just black and they can't do anything for themselves and they'll never make it. And you white people just, need to kind of, be a little light on the black people. Be nicer to the black people. Be, let them call you names and stuff because your white privilege will, always oversee them because of what your ancestors did. Well, actually, what you're doing right now is racist because you're white, period. Well, that would include you, Joy. Why do they call this woman Joy? I don't get it.
Where?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so I think that, he's all about the anti-woke. Let's get the anti-woke.
The anti-woke
people
means, whatever black people are talking about, you shouldn't be listening to what happened. The history is the history. Right. The country is the country, and we know what happened.
By the way, Booker T. Washington, one of the great African Americans in history, he was freed at age 9. Mm-hmm. And he worked in mines and as a houseboy before he went to school and he became the great educator that he was. So what did he learn in the mines, I'd like to know.
Okay, so this is where the stupidity comes into play. Booker T. Washington, you wouldn't know anything about him if he didn't become who he was now, would he? See, what he learned in the mines was, first of all, hard work. He learned how to come up. He came up. He got educated. So if a guy who was supposedly pushed down by the white man, how did he make it? How did he blow up? How did he become the man he is today, and you even know his name? Because he became somebody. Through all the craziness, he still came up in this place called America. The place that you guys keep saying the black people have no opportunities because the white man's always going to keep us down and so forth. Booker T. Washington wasn't complaining like you guys are. Booker T. Washington freaking put his pants up, put his boots on, and got to work and started making things happen for himself regardless of the craziness that he had to go through and so forth. He actually had to go through stuff, whereas black people today ain't going through nothing. What are they going through? What are black people really going through? They ain't going through nothing. Now you got all these black people in Chicago up there complaining and crying about the illegal migrants that are coming into the country. Oh,
Let them talk so they have a voice. A call for order during a heated meeting at Woodlawn's Apostolic Church of God.
Who's helping me?
The focus, this migrant shelter in the old Wadsworth Elementary School.
I would ask you all to go out there at night, in the middle of the night, and see what goes on.
What's going on, according to community members, is loitering, late-night partying, littering, prostitution, and at least one fight between migrants and residents.
It got a little heated. Objects got thrown.
But many of these residents say they no longer have any tolerance for the disruptive behavior by those seeking asylum here.
Oh, yeah. Now they're complaining because guess what? Now that's in their backyard. Now they taking up their jobs. Now they taking up schools and living in these schools where they kids could have been going to. Oh yeah, all the black Chicagans are all complaining now. But you guys were all for it when calling Donald Trump a daggum racist. You guys are calling him a racist, this and that, and talking about tear down the wall. These people are people too, and they should be allowed to come into the country illegally and so forth. Y'all had no problem at that point until it came up on you. See, I always find it so funny. It's all fun and games until it happens to you, until somebody gets hurt and everything. And now they're getting hurt. They're getting hurt by the very policies that they voted for. They voted for all this bullshit. Now they're reaping the benefits, or should I say no benefits, because it's all going to the illegals. The blacks ain't getting it. The illegal immigrants are getting it. They're getting all the housing, they're getting medical, they're getting their jobs, and all the black people are complaining now. I don't get. Oh, wait till I show you that video, you guys. You guys gonna crack up. Everything. I laugh at them because you guys voted for this shit. And now you're complaining to your politician, governor, and everything. You're all complaining and crying. Why are you letting out these illegals? Well, you guys are the ones that wanted it to happen. You guys knew this guy was going to let that happen, and now they're sending him over there. You notice Martha's Vineyard? You notice what happened when they sent him over to Martha's Vineyard? Oh, yeah. Martha's Vineyard had 50 people, only 50 people. They had him in there for 1 day. 1 day. And Martha's Vineyard kicked him out. Oh, yeah, that was supposed to be the place of sanctuary and all this stuff. They got a big old sign saying this is a sanctuary for all blah, 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 blah. Oh, but no, that's Obama and them. That's the elite, where all the elite Democrat leftist white people live. We can't have these guys living here. So they kind of smoothly kicked him out. Yeah, and then Whoopi and all these flipnicks and all these other leftists up there were saying that it was racist. This is a political thing. This is political harassment. They're just trying to prove their point. Yeah, the point was made, wasn't it? Because you guys don't want them there, do you? Now Chicago and all these other all the poor neighborhoods, they send them all up into those areas, right up there with all the blacks. It's hilarious. Go on, you freaking crackling hens.
And what did he learn as a houseboy? I'm not sure what they're talking about. What skills are they talking about that you developed in a system like slavery, which was oppressive?
First of all, he didn't say that he developed skills in slavery. He didn't develop. No, he's saying that what he's saying is that he moved on and still came up. Even through the adversity that he was going through, he still came up and everything. Slavery didn't stop him. So if he could do it, why is it that you're trying to tell other black people, well, you're never going to make it because you're black, and only white people, because we're privileged, we're the only ones that can really make it. So we got to give you handouts. We got to be, give some affirmative action and all this other stuff for you poor black people. Don't pour nothing me, dude. I'll make it on I don't need your freaking help, you white flipneck, crazy leftist bastard. That's what I think of you guys. Because you guys, you're the real racist, in my personal opinion.
The women were raped, the men were tortured, the families were separated from each other, they took your children away from you. What do you learn from that? There is nothing to learn from that except that it's bad.
It also ignores what these same men and...
Of course, now listen, you hear the crowd, ladies and gentlemen? You know that this is fake because they got, if you've ever been in one of these shows, you guys, any of these TV shows, they got a prompter up there that tells people to clap. And the guy in the audience is up there going, clap, clap, put your hands up and clap. They used to do that at the Arsenio Hall show back in the day. I was at a Arsenio Hall show back in the day. They do this all the time. They have people clap, and there's a little monitor that tells them, clap. It's a fake clap. Because otherwise, they probably wouldn't even clap. They probably would have been a couple people Yeah. Bravo, Joy. You really said something. She didn't say squat.
Women could have accomplished.
It's kind of comical how stupid these women.
And this was off of Tatum. Tatum was showing that earlier. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to end this right now, and so forth. It's just basically like this, you guys. These women on The View, all they do is complain. They never have anything positive to say. They're always talking this thing, yang, this, that, complaining. Yet, all I'm asking everybody to do is look at their lifestyles. And I'm talking, look at the lifestyles of all these black people that are making it. They're the main ones that are up on television complaining about shit. And I want everybody to ask themselves, and then somebody have the balls, the audacity, if you ever appear in front of these people, you guys ever interview one of these people, ask them, well, Whoopi, if black people can't make it, then how did you make it? With your blackity black self and everything, your dready looking self. How the hell did you make it? And everything. How did the Ben Carson made it? How did Tim Scott make it into the Republican Party? Because they keep saying, there's no any black people in the Republican. That's because most black people are leftists. So they don't join the Republican Party. That's why all of them are over in the left. They're on the Congress of the left and the Senate of the left. They're not on the Senate of the Republican Party because they always want to come act like Republicans are the racists, the ones that actually freed black people. We always got to bring that up too, that these people actually, white people actually died to free blacks. Nobody ever wants to talk about that. It blows me away, you guys. Literally. I don't get it. I really don't. It's insanity to me. But it is what it is, We're always going to be dealing with these cackling flip-neck hens. Ron DeSantis is basically saying he doesn't want to put in a CRT in little kids' public schools. If you want to have that, keep it in the college where it was taught in college. And of course, they were always talking about, it's not being taught in elementary. It's not being taught in these high schools. It's only a college thing that only is being taught in the colleges. Wrong, Flipneck. They do it subliminally. They do it just through talking about any old little knickknack. You got teachers out there telling kids they can't say nothing about. I guess they have to attend gay pride stuff because if you don't, then you're a bigot and all this bullshit. And this guy was up there talking to Muslim children. Muslims, okay? The religion literally is against that lifestyle. Their parents.
People refused to come to school because we raised the pride flag.
It's not that we're hating on it. It's just that we don't want to support it.
What would you think if I said, it's not that I hate Muslims, I just don't support them?
Their parents bring them up in that religion, and this teacher got the gall to tell these kids that they got to participate in the shit, and you guys got to do it or else. You better be watching out who you threatening, because the Muslims aren't people you threaten. you don't threaten them fools, okay? If you know anything about the Muslims, push them too far push them against their religion, and bad things start to happen. You might not want to go there. So I'm just saying. But here we are again with these cackling hens, and I just wanted to put it out there. I'm going to put out some more videos, you guys. Keep this one short. I just had to put out my little 2 cents on this bullshit, because Whoopi and them, they all are a bunch of freaking idiots. They all speak with no kind of knowledge, no kind of thought process. Sunny, to me, has become the worst. I used to think Joy Bear was bad. Sunny hosting is freaking ridiculous. This woman talks out of both sides of her neck. She is an idiot. And we'll show more of that too and everything. But Anyways, you guys, letting you know I'm back. This is TJ Quake, yo ghetto gamer. And we're going to do some more craziness, you guys. I got more coming your way. Sorry I've been gone for a minute. But if you guys like what you see, show your friends. Share this video. That's very important. Share the video. Get the message out there. That's all it's about, you guys. Waking people up. That's all I'm trying to do is just wake people up so we can get our country back on normal flow again. Because there's a lot more craziness I'm about to show you guys. Oh, man. Woo! It's crazy. Anyways, you guys, I'm out at 5,000. You know how I do. I'm out.
Gamer. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. I'm TJ Quake, the ghetto gamer on this gaming thing. Gonna bang 'em up, gonna shoot 'em up, right here on the gaming string. Bang, bang, blaze 'em on up. TJ Quake, we bustin' like 1, 2, 3. Here we go.